Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Welcome to Fact or Fable.
Yes, today we got
episode 3.
episode 3. We got two amazing stories on this episode. Two involving specifically cryptids, a pretty interesting side of folklore that involve creatures throughout history from different eras of the world, usually dating back into early settler times. Different like folklores and boogeyman stories. And we're here to tell you if they're fact or fable. That's our job today.
If we think they're fact
or fable.
Yeah,
it's not a science.
Our opinion is very good.
It's definitely credible. So what's your first story?
So we're going to start off with the Wendigos. And what I feel like I should first say is that you're not supposed to say Wendigos. So we already messed that up. But we're saying it so you don't have to. Yes, of course. Go. So Wendigos are usually found in like northern Canada, or in Canada, specifically like northern Canada, and they are sort of a Native American, they like originated from Native American, and they are these big, like 15 feet-ish, like skeleton monster things that derive from cannibalism. So someone will, like, if they're isolated, they will like become a cannibal and a Wendigo, which is just really gross. Other ways that they are described is like with a deer head, but sometimes they're also described with just a normal, like, well, not normal, but like a human head that's like disfigured and really
like,
gross.
Quite mixed sightings from
yes,
descriptions of it.
Like decaying and yellowing flesh.
Okay, that's pretty.
So if you see this, you probably will not have a fun time.
No.
Because you don't want to be eaten by a cannibal Wendigo. That'd be bad.
So when you get eaten or attacked by a Wendigo, is it sort of like a vampire type thing? You become a cannibal, or you become a Wendigo, or do you have to cannibalize someone to become one? That makes sense.
I don't.
If the question makes sense.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
If I got my facts right, which we got a solid research team,
Yeah,
so I'm pretty sure we do. I don't think that just being bit by a Wendigo will cause it. It's more of like the isolation, and like from what I know, it's sort of based off sort of sins, I guess. And it's an embodiment of that to like show people that you shouldn't do this, otherwise you'll be going to start eating people. And now let's talk about like one example that like not proven, but one person who had claimed to be possessed by a Wendigo, and his name was Swift Runner.
What?
Let me tell you about this Swift Runner guy. I am the sheriff. I was the lead investigator in this. Now, Swift Runner was part of our town, and he was a solid dude, really trustworthy. But when he came home from a winter hunting trip without his family, we needed to investigate this. He wasn't acting right. He didn't give us any solid information about their whereabouts. So we went back to his campsite and we found his 5 children and his wife all dead. And he did explain to us that he killed them and stuff. So we told him, "You're a Wendigo," and we just off he went. Yep. So
That's impressive stuff.
There's one witness.
An
story
insightful
for
story indeed.
Thank
you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
What a great share.
Stuff. Really good.
Pretty
share.
interesting indeed.
Really interesting.
Yeah. So I think we know a lot more about Wendigos than we did before.
It's true.
Would you say that they're fact or fable?
I was thinking about this the whole time. It's a mixed bag. There's a lot of sightings. It's a very popular mythical cryptid that I've seen. But, my skeptical side really is pushing on me that, we still haven't seen solid proof. And you've been explaining there's different mixed variations of the descriptions of what they look like. And I don't know if I can truly say that it's fact. So I'm going to go fable on this one. But a hesitant fable, because we don't know.
I have to, like, sort of go where you're going. Like, there's a lot of different versions. It sort of seems to be a tale you tell someone in order... Like, one of those tales where there's a message of, don't do this, otherwise this will happen. So I'd say maybe it's more metaphorical than actually real.
Yeah.
So I'd have to say fable as well. I think that's about a wrap on our Wendigo segment. So, I think that our audience can play around in the next few minutes in our new and exciting segment, Lightning Round.
What?
Woo!
Oh my goodness.
Come see our artist and our wonderful Zennan Perkins play on our Lightning Round. You'll love it.
You'll love it.
I promise.
Right after this.
Right during this break.
Watch this.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fact or Fable Lightning Round. We'll be introducing our guest first with Zennan Perkins. Oh, yeah. All right. Welcome, Zennan. Now let's introduce our next guest, Jennifer Myers. It's so good to have both of you on the show right now. Now let's get right into the rules. So I came up with a couple different types of cryptoids, and I took some of the real ones, and I want you to be able to differentiate which ones I made up and which ones people actually believe. So in order for you to play the game, you'll say fact if you believe this is a real cryptoid, or fable if you think I made it up. So are you both ready?
Yeah.
All right. Happy. Yeah. All right. So first off, we'll start off with Diskevian doves. They are claimed to be an abnormally large dove that is found in the Diskesia region of Asia. People believe that these doves are actually the cause of constipation.
Fable.
Okay.
Fable.
You're both correct.
Woo! All right! Yeah!
Rules. If we both get the answer correct, does that mean neither of us get a point? Right.
It means the first person to answer got a point. Yeah, sorry about those rules. But on to the next one, a little bit harder this one. So we're moving on to Hue Chivo. He is said to be a half man, half beast. That is an evil sorcerer that transforms into other animals in order to kill farm animals. Is he fact or fable?
Fable.
I say fact.
Zennan, you receive another point. So next, we have the devil of Northside Motel. He is described to be a small, impish creature found on the Northside Motel in Barlow, Oregon. It is said that seeing him brings bad omen. Fact or fable?
Fact.
Fable.
Jennifer, you receive your first point. Next, and our second to last question is the Oklahoma octopus. It is a giant horse-sized octopus that likes to kill people as they swim. Fact or fable? Fact.
Fable.
Jennifer, you have received your second point. I'm so proud. This is a tie-breaking round. This last question, and it's going to be a blast. Orange eyes, an 11-foot tall, 1,000-pound hominoid with orange eyes. It has not been spotted since 1991, and some people believe it was actually an alien.
I'm gonna say fable.
It's all up to you, Zennan.
Well, I guess I have to say fact.
Zennan, you are our winner! Congratulations!
What is my prize?
And hang on, are you all ready?
Not you.
And now for your prize. Bragging rights!
That's it?
Woo-hoo! I'm so proud of you.
Chapstick. That we discussed.
Nope, all you get are bragging rights. And these cards if you want
get
them.
the cards?
You get the cards. Thank you all for watching Fact or Fable Lightning Round. And we're back.
What an
Here
amazing
to talk
lightning
about
round.
Zennan's story.
We have the Jersey Devil, a very area-specific cryptid, a pretty interesting one. According to a popular folklore, the Jersey Devil originated from Pine Barrens, New Jersey, from a resident named Jane Leeds, known as Mother Leeds. She was a very popular figure within her community. The legend states that the mother Leeds had 12 children, and after finding that she was pregnant for the 13th time, cursed the mother in frustration. She didn't want kids. It's pretty messed up. So she cursed the baby in her stomach. That crying child that night would be, the night that she cursed the child, would end up being the devil itself. During 1735, Mother Leeds was in labor on a stormy night when her friends gathered around her. Born as a perfectly normal child, the 13th child changed overnight into a disgusting, horrifying creature with hooves and wings and with bat wings and a forked tail. And it was very devil-like, which obviously makes sense.
Hence the name.
Hence the name, obviously, yeah. It beat everyone up, like it started attacking the town, and went up many people's like chimneys because it was specifically for fire.
Okay.
And it overall, it's a pretty interesting story.
Yes. Very interesting.
But lots of different versions state that the legend, there was subsequent different attempts by local clergymen to exorcise the area, to cleanse the area, and it's a very popular folklore within New Jersey history, and I find that pretty fascinating. It's such a big part of their lore, and they even have, fun fact, they have a NHL hockey team named the Jersey Devils, which was named after the folklore. Yeah.
That's a nice tidbit of information.
Yeah. There's been lots of different witnesses, lots of different people, including we got someone here.
Hi, I am a witness of this Jersey Devil, and let me tell you something. You do not want to mess with this. I am from New Jersey, but I don't have a Jersey accent because I had to move away because it was so traumatic for me, and I can barely bear to retell this story to you guys, so you're lucky that I'm actually here.
Thank you so much.
You're
for
welcome.
Your bravery.
There was a group of my friends. We all went out and they dared me. They dared me to go out there. The audacity that they have to put me through this trauma.
Can't believe them.
And I went out in the woods by myself and I started hearing like rustling and like all those types of things that are like in movies and stuff. And this devil came out of the woods and it was flying at me and it chased me and I can barely, I might pass out. I can bear it. I thankfully made it out with my life, barely. I have a few scars from this traumatic experience. I don't talk to those friends anymore.
I have a question. Is the scar in your eyebrow, is that one of them?
Yes, it swooped down and it got me right in the face.
You're really lucky that it didn't get you
I'm
worse.
so lucky. I'm blessed
to
be alive.
Thank you.
So, you're welcome.
Thank you for your story.
That was a blessed
Appreciate
story.
it. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
Everyone pray.
Made it out safe.
Every day is a blessing.
Yes. Especially when you have a devil lurking around your pine barrens.
You never want a devil around your pine barrens.
No,
keep
not at
watch,
all.
everyone, especially. Yes, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what is your take on this interesting cryptid?
I mean,
Not a whole lot.
yeah.
It's a pretty mediocre. It's a popular one.
Yikes.
I'm just gonna be
Ask
honest.
someone in Jersey, and I doubt they'd say it's
Not one of my favorite cryptids.
Yeah,
There's
I
a lot
mean-
of interesting lore, lots of interesting points, but looking into it, researching it from our research team, it seems that it was just a story that they told kids to freak out because the Leeds family was real. That was a confirmed fact. They were a real family that lived in New Jersey, and they didn't have the greatest reputation.
So they wanted to like tarnish their reputation
That is
by
exactly
connecting to them with this devil.
Yes, they kind of gave them that mythical aura present over this whole family, and this is what happens.
What happened? Yes. I probably lean more towards the Fable side because it's a very interesting story, and there are a lot of elements that like are cool to learn about. But I don't think it's anything more than a story.
I'd say
because there's not much evidence. There's
no evidence. And there's lots of different versions of like the design of the creature, and it isn't super. There's no facts. And on Fact or Fable, we need facts.
We need the hard facts.
Hard facts, and I'm gonna say hard Fable on this one. Last one, moderate Fable. This one, hard Fable.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
You know what? That was an interesting episode.
That was a very interesting episode. Very fascinating, too.
I appreciate it.
I think that wraps our third episode of Fact or Fable. Thanks for sticking around,
Thank
guys.
you so
we
much.
Really appreciate
it.
it.
I'm Zennan Perkins.
I'm Rachel Bauer.
And this has been Fact or Fable.
Yes, it's been great having you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Dumb. 14.
That's kind of rude.
I mean,
Do have a great
it's your
day.
choice.
Yep.
Goodbye.